Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Real Talk with Saieed Ali. I am your host, Saeed. I do want to thank you for joining us tonight, viewers. It's Tune It Up. You know, like I go over the mechanic to tune up your car? Tonight, it's Tune It Up Tuesday. It's the 14th of June, 2022 in Trinidad and Tobago. There have been some scattered showers throughout the country, but nevertheless, we want to thank God that there was no floods. The floods are going down. People counting their losses now. And like I said last night, and I will say tonight, where is WASA to claim their water? And I will say it again on Wednesday night, on the 15th. Where is WASA to claim their water? Marvin Gonzalez, since you are the minister, and you all said all the water on the land belongs to WASA. Well, now it's time that you all claim all your water and pay for the damages that all your water did. Since you all want to be so lousy and disrespectful to the public. I side and putting all in all your place. Go claim all your water and pay for the damages that all your water did. Since you want to charge farmers for digging a pond and using a pump to pump the water to water the crop, oh, that belongs to WASA. Well, go and claim all your water and pay for damages. Let me tell you something. Trinidad and Tobago citizens should start going by lawyer and write WASA letters. My house has been flooded out due to your water, WASA. Until the citizens in this country ain't put down their foot. You know, like I put down my foot. Let me tell you something. If I tell you I'm coming home 7 o'clock, I'm coming home 7 o'clock. Unless we the citizens ain't put down our foot in Trinidad, we will always be trampled upon. Always. So we're here now tonight to tune up the talk and to tune up the discussions. Remember, viewers, we are live on Synergy Network. My studio is on 14 Carolina Savannah Road in Shogunas. We send a link to Synergy to broadcast right around the world. Remember, share our Facebook live stream, share our YouTube live stream, viewers. I am encouraging you to do so. Why am I doing this? So citizens of Trinidad and Tobago who live abroad will be able to know what is taking place in their beloved country that they left behind. So we're moving along now. The Office of the Attorney General and Ministry of Legal Affairs has announced that Senator, the Honorable Regional T.A. Amo SC, will be out of the country from today, Tuesday, 14, 2022, until Thursday, 16th June, 2022, on official business. Wait now, after all that thing take place when he in the court, he's still our AG? According to this press release, Stuart R. Young, MP, Minister of Energy and Minister in the Ministry of the Office of the Prime Minister, will act in the office of the Attorney General and Minister of Legal Affairs during the Senate Amo absence, in addition to the discharge of his normal duty. So why they didn't use the former Attorney General? Why they didn't put him back, since he was a Attorney General for Trinidad and Tobago? They put a man like Stuart Young? How much portfolios this man want? I know are we okay with that? Nobody has said, but a man like Stuart here again. All are we okay with that? You ain't do nothing in the past, you ain't do nothing in the present, and you ain't going to do nothing in the future. Ask me, I could tell all you. I could tell you the next move, I could tell you what they're planning. But nevertheless, 2386716 is our phone line to call in tonight, viewers. I want to hear from you. The opposition refused to sit in Parliament and listen to Attorney General Regional Amo address the House of Representatives yesterday. Now, a press release from the opposition stated that this action was taken because the evidence of Mr. Amor's unsuitability and unethical behavior, and because he lied in his statement in a United States court on penalty of perjury. The opposition also believes that he is unfit to continue to hold office as the Attorney General because he has no respect for the Constitution, which is the supreme law of our land, or the legal fraternity as a whole. The release also stated that the opposition is calling for H.E. Amor's immediate resignation on dismissal. So now Trinidad and Tobago. After all the bacchanal with the now Attorney General, Regional Amor, and according to Kamala Prasad Bisesa and her team, do you think Regional Amor is fit to be the Attorney General for Trinidad and Tobago? According to Kamala, he lied in his statement in a United States court on penalties of perjury. Do you think he is fit to be the Attorney General for Trinidad and Tobago? Keep in mind, because of this result, the United States court disqualified this matter that was presented before them. So do you think he is fit to be the Attorney General for Trinidad and Tobago, to lead us in legal battle against other countries or in other courts? Since he wasn't truthful in his first case outside of Trinidad and Tobago, representing Trinidad and Tobago. We're talking about a U.S. courthouse. We ain't talking about a Trinidad courthouse, you know. We're talking about a U.S. courthouse. Caller, good night. Feel free to call in.
Good night, Mr. Ali.
Go right ahead. You're live on Real Talk.
What Mr. Manning say? Mr. Manning told now and tell the people, show me a liar and I will show you a thief. He mother always telling that.
Yes.
Watch and see what's going on with Mr. Rowley itself, the Prime Minister of this country. He lied to get into office. Everything that come out of man's mouth, 90% of it is lie. Correct? He went away and telling people, right, when he summoned people that the health sector is in order, buildings is going up, contractors is getting everything. Lie. The health minister is a liar. The finance minister also say he's a hand of money in the country.
Correct.
You understand? And we could go on and on, short on and everybody just keep on lying. Now we hire, Attorney General, and the Attorney General lying right down to the end. So show me a friend and I'm going to tell you who you are, my brother.
Correct.
And this country running by lies. You understand? And if Rowley was the right person, he would have get rid of that man immediately and at least show decency to the country.
Correct.
But the them don't care about that. They only care about lying and telling people what they want to hear and fooling the population. Hear what happened to them? They're fooling the supporters, because everything they tell the supporters and then they believe in it, You understand? They bring up a scapegoat about names, about African name and Indian name and who they get from and slave master and things. They divert the people. You understand? But you really see in the country today, my friend, is nothing is broken in this country. The people in this country have been suffering day by day, and it's time to get up and do something, Trinidad and Tobago, and the PLM supporters. Shame on all you, because all you ain't getting a dollar out of them people. They're suffering all you while they're enhancing themselves and the family and the friends, my brother, and they're full in the pocket and thing, my friend. I thank you, my friend, and keep good.
Thank you for your comments. The counter proposal has been offered by Chief Personnel Officer CPO Darrell Daniel. to members of the Trinidad and Tobago Police Service. It was made during the meeting with the CPU on Monday. This was the fourth time both parties met, and according to President of the Police, Social and the Welfare Association, Acting Assistant Superintendent Gideon Dixon, the offer was an improved offer. Now, I would love if Dixon could come out and tell the population what was this improved offer. Dixon stated that the office or the offer speaks of 2 periods, and upon assessment of their membership 2 years ago, they decided to negotiate for 2014 to 2016 and 2017 to 2019. He said they have 2 weeks to respond. In that time, they will meet with their membership as well as meet with the consultant to crunch figures. Dixon added that he hoped this shows how serious his association is about getting value for the police officers based on the duties they perform. He said the police provide an essential service, and the last 2 years and a half showed that. Now, I just want to tell Dixon, I just want to remind Dixon that the whole of Trinidad and Tobago is important. The public service, the private sector, they are important, not just TTPS. Because if you ask the normal or the average citizen the performance of the TTPS, they would gladly say that the police needs to do better. Lack of response, not catching criminal, cases going on too long, officers not showing up in court, officers getting caught up with contraband and drug and illegal things. That is what the citizens of Trinidad and Tobago would report. So we understand the seriousness in TTPS, we understand the seriousness in the public sector, we understand the seriousness in the private sector also. So each work hand in hand, and none is better than none. Not because the police work to protect citizens, they choose that job. Caller, good night.
Hello, good night, Saeed.
My friend.
When you're saying you must not say this one, that one, you must say the whole pack of them. Rowley and all of them must go. They're nothing but a bunch of tourists. They must go. Don't say one of them only. The whole band. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, my friend. Is the Attorney General presently fit for the office? Is he fit to run Trinidad and Tobago? Legal department? After the incident with the United States Court, which everybody heard about? What is the Law Association of Trinidad and Tobago saying? Not because he is the Attorney General that represents Trinidad and Tobago, which means you all cannot voice your opinion. You all have a say. You all have a say. And the citizens of Trinidad and Tobago, they want to know what you all are saying. They want to know what you all are doing. They want to know what type of method or strategy now would you all use. We're talking about a man representing Trinidad and Tobago in a U.S. court. Caller, good night. I want to hear from you tonight. 2386716. Keep
night,
the phone
Mr.
line
Saeed.
ringing. Caller, good night.
Good night, Mr. Saeed.
Yes, sir.
You can remember I call once and tell you who will be the next Attorney General?
Go right ahead.
You can remember I tell you that the next Attorney General is, and you point out.
Thank you, my friend. Acting Prime Minister Colin Imbert has stated that he is happy that 2,000 citizens were able to get jobs with Royal Caribbean International. He expressed his joy while responding to questions from the opposition. However, Imbert observed that a question from Naparima MP Rodney Charles on this matter contained some extravagation.
Mr. Deputy Speaker, in the first instance, the question...
Imbert advised that over 4,000 persons showed up seeking job opportunities and noted that it is not unusual that if jobs are available, that twice the number of persons seeking the job opportunity would apply for jobs. Listen to Mr. Imbert.
Mr. Deputy Speaker, in the first instance, the question contains some exaggeration. It is my information, I have been so advised, that just about 4,000 persons showed up seeking 2,000 job opportunities. So I do not think that it is accurate to say that it was massively oversubscribed. That is not unusual, that if jobs are available, that twice the amount of persons seeking the job opportunities would apply for the jobs.
Now Trinidad and Tobago. He also congratulated the Tourism, Culture and the Art Minister for making these opportunities available to citizens of Trinidad and Tobago. The cruise tourism industry was one of the first casualties of the COVID-19 pandemic when it began in 2020. Imbert further noted that persons have been out of work for quite a while and was happy that 2,000 citizens can now get access to these good jobs.
So this is an industry where persons have been out of work for quite a while, and also the opportunity for new entrants into the cruise tourism industry was severely curtailed and was in fact non-existent for a very long time. These are good jobs. They are foreign exchange earning jobs. There is consistent and tremendous training within this employment opportunity. And I am just happy, as Acting Prime Minister, I am happy that 2,000 of our citizens can now get access to these good jobs.
Now viewers, Imbert replied, before I go there, let me just read something for you, so you will understand something. MP Charles insisted the recruitment drive were oversubscribed and demanded Imbert give his personal opinion as to whether this would have happened in a more developed country. Imbert replied that it was improper to ask the minister for his opinion and reiterated that there were twice as many applicants as there were jobs. He added that this was a major accomplishment for the Ministry of Tourism to make jobs available. Listen to the minister.
Firstly, Mr. Deputy Speaker, from my 30-odd years experience in this parliament, it is improper to ask a minister for his opinion. I simply wish to say, again, that the use of the terminology massively oversubscribed is incorrect. There were twice as many applicants as there were jobs. And it is a tremendous accomplishment of the Ministry of Tourism and of this government that we could make available 2,000 well-paid, sustainable jobs to our citizens.
On May 23, 2022, the ministry signed a memorandum of understanding with Royal Caribbean, that is Royal Caribbean, for jobs for roughly 2,000 citizens on its cruise ship. Now, call a good night.
Good night, sir.
Go right ahead. You're live on Real Talk, my friend.
Well, 3 months I trying to get on to you. Finally, I get on.
3 months?
Let me tell you something. 3 months I trying to get on to you.
Wow.
Let me tell you something, eh? You see all them AG and all them, they have to follow the leader. They have to lie, because I over this government depending on to lie and win people chest and win people heart out. You understand? That's all what they're doing. They're lying. A man could go to Miami court and make a big stinking to get them people over this super like Trinidad young. That's what happened to him. But all of them is a big bunch of liars. Not one of them can talk the truth. And remember, we're not closing down Petrotrim.
Correct. We are closing it down. We're shutting it down. Trinidad and Tobago, I'm going to tell you something. You see, unity, I want you to understand this clearly. Unity will cause us to achieve. I want you to understand this. Unity will cause us, citizens, to achieve a better life right here in our country. All the race, all the religion, all the color, skin color, all the hair texture. You see, when we start hearing or listening to race talk from leaders, it gets to us. And then when it gets to us, it causes us to divide our minds. When our minds are divided by what we are hearing, you will get action from what you are hearing. And that puts a division between us. Why is this? Why is this? Tell me why. A society of like Trinidad and Tobago, where multinational dwells. Multinational dwells. We have a wide variety of religious background, but yet we choose to divide ourselves because of what we are hearing. When you go to the banks to collect money, are you sure that is your money you are getting back? You will put in 1,000, but is that $1,000 that you put in? Is it corresponding to the same numbers that you deposit? No. If you deposit $1,000 with the serial number of 111111, when you get back $1,000, you're getting with a serial number of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That alone will show us all the hundreds have different serial number, but it have the same meaning. 100 is 100. We cause division among our own selves right here in Trinidad. And where is it coming from? It is coming from the leaders of society today. Saieed, why are you saying that? Look what took place. Look what took place with 2 MPs. One on the UNC, one on the PNM. They started to call each other names. Why? Because of a name. To see whose name was better. That took place right here in Trinidad a couple days ago. A couple days ago. They had a big battle for names. Who's a king name and who's a queen name and who's a royal name. And when we hear with that now, we as a people, we run with that and we cause a little division among ourselves. Oh, the African have a nice name and they get from the roots. And oh, the Indian have a nice name and they get from the roots. I don't care where you're getting from. I don't care if our aunts give you it. I don't care if a dog whisper into your ears and give you that name. It don't bother me. You know why? Because it is not important. Your name's not running the country. Your name's not opening doors. Your name speaks nothing. Nothing. It does nothing. It's just a name. Until we don't understand that we are a small country, and until we don't understand we starving together, and unless we don't understand that we traveling to work, and until we don't understand when a flood comes, it's red, white, black, green, everybody passing through the same thing. Until we as a people don't understand that, we will always have division among ourselves. 2 or 3 days we had rain in Trinidad and Tobago. 2 or 3 days. Communities throughout Trinidad and Tobago, Indian, Africans, Spanish, Douglas, Portuguese, Germany, and all of them pass through the water. And all of them pass through the same water. So where is the division coming from? We allow those in authority to divide us. That is what they do. And when we fall as a people, who do we blame? Who do we blame? Do we blame them? No, we blame ourselves. You know why? Because we allow ourselves to be divided. Recently, the union had the march for the 2%. They had all different race and religion come together. For what? One thing. Better wage negotiation. So until we don't understand who we are as a people, as a culture, as a citizen, we would never reach anywhere until we come together, until we understand. If we do not unite, we will fall. Call a good night.
Very good evening to you, Mr. Saeed.
To you, my friend.
And I want to share what I'm going to say, how we will tie with each other. I am very happy that 2,000 people got employed.
Yes.
The acting Prime Minister and the Minister of Tourism, they happy. I happy too. Because 30 years ago, I worked with Royal Caribbean. In 1991, I started with Royal Caribbean. I worked on the Nordic Prince and the Nordic Empress.
Okay.
A lot of people would know this. But here is, I was also a student of the hotel school in Shagaramas, 76, 77, 78. And this is the institution that prepared me for my catering endeavors. But while the Minister of Tourism is beating his chest, and while the acting Prime Minister is beating his chest, the same people closed down the Trinidad and Tobago Hospitality and Tourism Institute. That is, from Trinidad and Tobago Hotel School, this is the new name. The Trinidad and Tobago Hospitality and Tourism Institute. That place is closed down. Now only beating on the chest. This is the institution that would prepare people to go out in the
cruise industry.
Yes.
Yes.
Right? So they should start thinking about, you know what? Let's reopen back that institution. All the best. Have a good evening.
Thank you, my friend. Well said. Well said. They need training in order to go out there. They need training. Now viewers, while we welcome the Caribbean cruise liner to employ 2,000 citizens in Trinidad, I would like the Ministry of Tourism also to sign other memorandum of understanding with other cruise ship. Not just Royal Caribbean, but encourage other cruise liners to employ citizens. You see, I will tell you something. If we are to build a market, we have to start from nothing. From nothing. And this is where we have to start back. From nothing. I would also like the Trade Minister, Paula Gopi-Skoon, to get more involved in the export and the import of the smaller people. The smaller people create something that they will be able to export. If it's 100 gallon or if it's 1,000 pound or whatever it is per week or per month or per fortnight, it will be able to grab the opportunity of foreign exchange. And that is what we need. We need doors to be open. That is what we need. Look, today a businessman from Guyana called me today. He said, Saeed, I heard about you and I watched your show. He said, and I'm giving you certain opportunities in Guyana here. I was like, wow. Opportunity is what we need to bring in the foreign currency. Look what is taking place. Caller, good night.
Good night, Saeed.
Go right ahead.
So, since 2020, I paid for water connection. I haven't gotten it yet. You don't think that's robbery?
Say what that?
Since 2020, I spent my money to WASA, government-owned property, WASA, to get water connection. Not in a rural area, but in a very busy area. You're talking about Tunapuna. I have talked to the councillor of the area. I have been calling WASA countless times every single day. There is no answer. I just getting put off. Meaning, nobody gives me information.
Call me tomorrow. And send your document. Let me see if we can forward it to somebody. And hopefully you should get your connection. So call me tomorrow, 238-6716 or 339-1670. Thank you so much. Minister of Finance, Colin would have stated that there is no date for the restart of the Naikwan plant in Point-à-Pied and no arrangement for the acquisition of former state oil company Petrotrin Point-à-Pied Refinery. Imbert stated that on April 14, Naikwan was given approval by the Energy Minister for the reintroduction of natural gas to the facility. He added that on June 1st, Naikwan wrote to the ministry for permission to start commissioning activities at the plant. Listen to this.
I'm advised that on the 14th of April 2022, Naikwan was given approval by the Ministry of Energy and Energy Industries for the reintroduction of natural gas to the facility for the primary purpose of lighting the flare pilot burners and producing medium pressure steam utilizing the auxiliary boilers for cleaning lines following the shutdown of the facility after the incident in April of 2021. Approval was also given by the Ministry of Energy and Energy Industries on the 3rd of June 2022 for introduction of fuel gas only for the reformer burners for conducting refractory dry out. Naikwan Energy Trinidad Limited, by letter, dated June the 1st, 2022, requested the Ministry of Energy and Energy Industries for approval to start commissioning activities.
In response to questions from Point-à-Pied MP David Lee about consultations with residents about the plant start-up, Imbert said it was not possible to anticipate that Lee would ask about the Environmental Management Authority. Imbert was certain that there would be proper communication with nearby communities regarding the plant's full restart. Listen to this.
There is absolutely no mention of the EMA in the question, and therefore, not being a psychic or a seerman in local parlance, it was not possible to anticipate that the Honourable Member would ask about the Environmental Management Authority. With respect to the other matters, from what I'm seeing here, they are testing the facility, and I'm certain that proper communication will be made with the community upon full startup.
Now, viewers, there is also nothing to announce on the sale or lease of Petrotrin former refinery. Imbert reiterated that the preferred bidder was identified as continued negotiations are ongoing with the bidder. He added that once a formal letter of award has been issued, the ministry will announce the identity of the preferred bidder to the public.
As indicated previously, of the 3 final bids received for the sale or lease of the refinery, a preferred bidder has been identified. Trinidad Petroleum and its advisors are now engaging in final due diligence conversations with the preferred bidder and also engaging in continued negotiations with the preferred bidder. Upon the satisfactory completion of these conversations and discussions, an official letter of award will be issued to the preferred bidder outlining the timeline and scope of their exclusivity period. We expect this diligence process to be completed within the month of June 2022. Once a formal letter of award has been issued, we will be in a position to officially publicly announce the identity of the preferred bidder and the nature of their bid.
Now, viewers, I just want to remind Trinidad and Tobago that if you're looking for cash, not a problem. Not a problem as long as you have some security or collateral, as we would say in Trinidad. Contact me. 238-6716 or 339-1670. That's our central office number. I'll repeat it again. 238-6716 or 339-1670. You can also contact us, viewers, at our south office at 242-7690. So the 3 numbers that you are seeing on screen, viewers, you can contact us. It's the central office number. If you're looking for cash borrow, it's not a problem. Our south office number, it's 242-7690. Remember, south is a sub office. You can go down there, you can apply, but they don't grant it down there. You understand? It's just a sub office. It's another business of Realtor Group of Companies. I am one of the managing director in Realtor Group of Companies. We have other business. It falls under a group. And remember, viewers, remember, I'm a licensed money lender. We licensed to lend. I took my time. I went through the whole process. It was about 6 months long. But nevertheless, we went through the system legally, and we got it. We got it. So I'm a licensed money lender. We do legal business, legal documents that are being signed. If you have land, house, car, you want quick cash, not a problem. Not a problem. So contact us, viewers, 238-6716, 339-1670. Our south office at 242-7690 if you're willing to do business. Caller, good night.
Hello, good night. Saeed?
Yes?
Good night.
Good night.
I just calling from Tobago.
Tobago, welcome.
I hear a woman calling and say WASA. About 2 years now, she don't get one. I have a friend in Arima. Since 2019, she pays she money. All up to now, she don't get she one.
Serious?
Yeah.
She still have the documents?
Still have the documents.
Let her
Every time she call, she not even hearing nobody answer. When she go in, she say they're telling she that somebody will call she. All up to now, she still waiting.
Somebody report her?
No, She went in to see if she could get you water fast, but she still ain't getting it.
Let her contact me tomorrow and let her forward the documents to me and we'll see what we could do.
Okay.
Thank you so much, Tobago.
All right.
Darian. Darian, you or your sister contact me, please. We have unfinished business. I just wanted to remind you. I tried calling you, we didn't get on to you. So this is the only way I could get on to you. So could you contact me tomorrow, please? 238-6716 or 339-1670. Thank you so much. Telecommunication Service of Trinidad and Tobago, TSTT, and Communication Workers Union, CWU, has agreed that the company will continue with its restructuring exercise with the result that retrenchment will continue. It's sad, sad. The official statement from the company reports that the new last date of work for those being retrenched will be Friday the 15th of July 2022. 4 months of consultation with its employees union. On May 31st, TSTT issued notice of retrenchment to 403 of its unionized employees, advising them that their service were surplus to the need of restructured organization. Retrenchment notice were also issued to 65 TSTT management staff. On the same day, the CWU filed an application for an ex parte injunction claiming TSTT had breached good industrial relation practice by not giving the workers 45 days notice. Industrial court did not grant the CWU ex parte injunction application but stayed an action by the company pending a further hearing. Under the terms of the stay, all workers who receive notice of retrenchment but who wishes nevertheless to do so were allowed to report for duty. It's sad, you know. It's sad. But this is where we reach. Marvin Gonzalez, is it true that TSTT, not TSTT, my mistake, is it true that WASA has 3,000 signed letters waiting to be delivered to various WASA posts throughout Trinidad and Tobago? Is that true? Marvin, could you come out and say something? Or are you going to wait until June month end? Are you going to wait? Are you keeping it quiet to surprise the citizen that their service is no longer needed? Hey Marvin, say something now. Come out and tell the people who you care about. Come out and tell the citizen who you said, I will work for my people. Where's your work going? You agreed with TSTT to send home workers. Is that a minister working for you? It's sad, you know. It's sad. But I would prefer Public Utility Minister Marvin Gonzalez come out in a media briefing and let WASA employees know if there is 3,000 signed document waiting to be delivered. You see, I go tell you something, Marvin. You see Mountain coming? Here where Mountain is, eh? Mountain is making grocery. Mountain is paying utility bills. Mountain is paying workers. Mountain is going to the grocery. Month-end is paying your mortgage bill for your house, for your car, for education. Month-end pensioners waiting for money to go visit the doctor. So Marvin, what I would like for you to do is to come out and tell the citizen. Give them a heads up so they would understand that they need to put things in place and do not let them be caught with their pants down. Because Marvin, you as the public utility minister, name will be stinking up all over the world through Real Talk with Saieed Ali. It's sad, you know. But you are a minister, you have a duty. I am a man with a talk show on TV. You also have a duty to represent Trinidad and Tobago and its people. You have a duty to represent the citizens of Trinidad and Tobago, but it's how you're representing them. Caller, good night.
Hello, good night.
Go right ahead.
Calling concerning the WASA situation. Right, we just want to let the minister know that WASA workers is not going to take this easy.
I hope they know that.
We're not going to take this easy. We're coming at him full force.
Thank you, my friend. So tonight I just want to shout out a good friend of mine. Mr. Kitwaru. Hey. This guy has been good to me, you know. Serious. And in return, I have been good to him. I have been good to him. So I just want to give him a little shout out tonight. Kitwaru, he's employed at the Caroni Licensing Office. A great guy who will stand up for what is correct. He will stand up for the right thing. So I just want to give him a little shout out tonight. Minister in the office of the Prime Minister, Ayanna Webster Roy, have stated that a total of 345 matters involving children homes were reported to the Children Authority between 2020 and May 1st of this year. Webster Roy stated that complaints relate to such or matters such as child abuse, threat of children, abuse, and children running away from the children homes, residence, or support center. She added that of the 345 matters, there were 197 critical incidents where 69 complained against children home and residence, and a total of 79 critical incidents emanated from Children Support Center. Webster Roy said, the Children Authority reported that all complaints regarding children home have been investigated, and most of the reports were on. Listen to this.
For the period January 1st, 2019 to May 1st, 2022, there was a combined total of 345 complaints forwarded to the authority. Complaints made by and against children's homes and residences amounted to 266, representing a total of 197 reported critical incidents and 69 complaints. By comparison, there was a total of 79 critical incidents emanating from child support centers. Of the 197 reported critical incidents from community residences, 34 were related to various types of child abuse, and of the 69 complaints, 47 were related to child abuse. There were 99 critical incidents at child support centers, with 48 related to child abuse. The Children's Authority informed that all complaints regarding children's homes have been investigated, and most of the reports were unsubstantiated. Where substantiated, the homes have generally instituted corrective measures.
Now, viewers, she also noted that the authorities collaborated with the police in these investigations. The Children Authority of Trinidad and Tobago may soon have to account to an independent oversight body. Independent again. The setting up of an office of a Children Commission is a high priority recommendation for the cabinet appointed task force, which was mandated to create an action plan using the recommendation of the 2021 Judith Jones investigation into abuse at children's home. Minister Ayanna Webster Roy, who is in charge of the Children and Gender Affairs Division in the Office of the Prime Minister, confirmed that the deadline for the task force submission is June 15, 2022. The report also recommended that the Commissioner be given the authority to enter onto the premises of all community residents for the purpose of inspection, as well as to convey and establish a coalition of interministerial and other child service expertise. Caller, good night. Hello?
Yeah, good night, Saieed.
Yes, go right ahead.
Night, yeah, the opposition have a lot of political facts to bring down the PNM government. Is it that the UNC applied for the note of evidence in the U.S. court? That they could put this thing in the public domain, exactly what is it that's really going on? I mean to say that the law association have a part to play.
Yes.
But this is the opposition job.
That's their job. That's their duty.
No other opposition in the Caribbean would allow such a serious offense to take place in their country without they go through the legal process. Because all now so the note of evidence is supposed to be in the public domain.
Correct.
Exactly, because is that the opposition have all the weight to apply for those things. They almost come at the government.
Yes.
Because they could be the future government.
Correct.
Right?
Thank you so much. You see, I would say this, even though they lost the election, this will also put them on a level where they now would understand that they are the opposition. And they have the upper hand now to bring all the information that the present administration is dealing with. They have the upper hand to bring everything out into the open, into the public domain. That is the opposition hand. Everything that the government is set to do or is doing, the opposition have the upper hand is to present it in the public domain. And this is what they need to do. Yes, we understand the population shows the PNM, but now is the opportunity to highlight what the PM is supposed to be doing and what the PNM administration is not doing. Now is your chance. Now is your chance to show the people that, hey, this is what I'll let choose. But I am here to show you something different. You see, the opposition needs to understand their role in society. The PNM have the power to make any decision presently. But it's the former administration, which is the UNC now, the opposition, they have to let the people know that, hey, you see this party, they're not making the right decision. This is the document, and this is what it's supposed to be doing. That's what the opposition is supposed to do presently, but we are not hearing them. We are not hearing them. They are walking out. Would you all continue walking out for the next 4 years? Would you all continue walking out for the next 4 years? Or are you going to stand up in the parliament and demand change? Caller, good night.
Night, Saieed.
Go right ahead, you're live.
How the opposition could bring out everything when the opposition have been opposed by the opposition? Thank you.
I understand what you're saying. I understand what you're saying clearly, Dee. That is why now the opposition needs to bring motions. The opposition needs to bring motions against the speaker. And the independent senators that they call themselves independent. You are supposed to stand up and let the speaker know her place. Where's all the independent senators that they have in parliament? Where are they? They're not so independent anymore? So how can we depend on the independent senators when they are not even independent themselves? Ask yourself that question. Ask yourself that question. Independent senators need to stand up. They are neither for the PNM nor for the UNC, but an independent individual representing who? The citizens of Trinidad and Tobago. So why are you not executing your duties? Hey, Madam Speaker, you need to take it down, take it down. The opposition ask a question to a minister on the PNM administration and they need to answer it. Hey, if I was an independent senator, I put all of them in their place, you know. Take what I'm telling you. Take what I'm telling you. Call her good night.
Hello, good night.
Go right ahead, you're live on Real Talk, my friend.
Another WASA supporter here, good night. We just want to let the PNM administration know that when they interfere with WASA, they will never speak around another government again. Thank you and good night.
WASA worker? I didn't hear what he was saying clearly. My friend, if you could call back and just slow down the speed of your voice, please. Thank you so much. So viewers, we have about 2 minutes on our program tonight. I just want to remind you again, viewers, if you're looking for cash, it's not a problem. We like to lend. Real Talk group of companies, we like to lend. As long as you have some form of security or collateral, contact our office, 238-6716, 339-1670, 242-7690. We are on 14 Caroni Savannah Road in Shogona. This is our central, our head office, and our sub-office in San Fernando, 132 Cipero Road, Victoria Village in San Fernando. We like to lend. Those of you who have vehicles to sell, or looking for a vehicle to buy, or you're looking for finance, as long as you have 3/4 of the money, it's not a problem. We'll finance. We into business. We into business. That's why I say, God have blessed me so much. So much. You know why? When you give, you get. Always remember that. When you give, you get. And don't allow people to stand in your way when you're going forward. Don't allow that. So viewers, you have Real Talk with Saieed Ali. There's a rerun of this program tomorrow from 11:30 to 12:30 p.m. And we'll be right back here on Wednesday, the 15th of June, 2022. Remember, it's our public concerns night on Wednesday coming. So all your videos and your photos, send it to realpublicconcerns@gmail.com. And we will highlight the issues as it come. So viewers, from us here at Real Talk Studios, to you, the citizens of Trinidad and Tobago and worldwide, good night to you.